Hi, this is Daron Hall, Pittsburgh City Manager. I just wanted to take a moment and give you a brief update on the COVID-19 pandemic that's currently moving through Pittsburgh and, of course, moving across the country and the world. A couple of things that I want to touch on briefly. Number one, the most important, I want to commend the Crawford County Commission as well as the county health officer. Effective March 25th at noon, we're going to move into the next level of shutting down the community. This will involve really a couple of things that stand out. One is it's going to limit gatherings of people to 10. So no matter where you are, whether you're inside, outside, whether you're at home, whether you're out and about, 10's the limit. This is something the city's going to follow. We have current commissioners. Can you imagine? We have 5 commissioners. We're going to have skeleton staff there. We're going to keep this to 10. This is down from 50, so it's a big drop, and that should give you some idea of what the general consensus is on the impact of this on the communities. The big wave of this is coming. It's not past, but it's something that we're all going to go through together. Secondly, it restricts and prohibits business activities, and I'm not going to get into all the details about what kind of business and what can be open or closed. It's on the CrawfordCountyKansas.org website. Please go visit it, whether it's your employee, whether it's your business. Go figure out what your responsibilities are. The general consensus is we're trying to limit the number of people that are together. So big meeting places where it's hard to keep equipment clean, like gyms, are obviously on the list of things that are going to close. Which brings me to my next point. First, I want to thank the county commissioners and the county health official. They made a tough decision. This was not easy. It impacts a lot of us. Obviously, the businesses, the families, and the individuals, and their financial as well as their physical safety is something that we're all very concerned with. So none of these decisions come lightly, but the power to do this rests with counties through the states. That's the way the Kansas is set up. There were cities a long time ago. They were very small, and the counties were here and established. So some of these powers, like the community health, run through the county. And so I know being a county commissioner is probably not fun every day, but I can tell you the county officials this week have really had their hands full, and we've talked to them daily. They've received everybody's input, and they're making the best decisions they can. I think we should support them in the decisions that they make. Obviously, the city is a totally different animal. We've been closed for about a week now. We've moved on to teleworking, so we have employees that are no longer coming into City Hall and the other facilities. They're actually working at home. I appreciate everything the staff's done to make that possible. We will continue to do things like that as we need to. Maybe the biggest point that we ought to bring up is our public meetings. You know, that's what cities do. We have public meetings. Our intent is to always make these as safe as possible. While not denying the community access to the meeting. We always live stream them, and they're on the we want you to call in if you want to, but public input isn't required at a city meeting. Now we do have public hearings from time to time on certain subjects, so there will always be a phone number for you to call in and participate in a public hearing, but we'll probably forego the public input part of the hearings at this point. We've also let the commissioners decide if they want to be on the phone or if they want to be in person. Right now, we still have a few that are showing up in person, but there's a good chance we could head to virtual meetings. If we do this, once again, there's always going to be the opportunity for those public hearings for you to have input. But the rest of the time, we're going to try to get in and out of the room quickly. We're going to have a skeleton staff. We're going to stay under 10. And we want people to know we have city business to conduct. Some people are asking why we're even meeting, that it's irresponsible. The city has to meet. There's business that we have to do every week or two. Vendors need paid. Employees have work that it's critical that they do. We have permits, we have inspections, we have public safety that's going on 24/7. So the city's going to be here, the city's going to operate, and we're going to operate on your behalf. If you need to get a hold of us, if you want to get a hold of us, if you see the agenda and you have something you want to say about it, you don't have to comment at the meeting. You can call our offices here at City Hall. You can visit us at pittks.org. You can watch anything. Our city channels, we have one on Crawcan at 406, and we have one on Cox at Channel 6. So please let us know what you're thinking. If you need our help, let us know. If you just want to watch the meetings, log on and do so. If you're at the parks, be careful. The one thing I want to leave you with is we have parks, we have trails. We encourage you to use them and get outside and use the fresh air. But by all means, the parks equipment, the playground equipment specifically, there's no way to keep it clean. So do yourself a favor, take a ball, take a fishing pole, do something else, but stay off of that playground equipment, at least for the next, for the foreseeable future. Hopefully this will end sooner than later, but we're doing a good job as a community. People are standing down, they're supporting one another. We appreciate you, appreciate the hard work, the tough decisions by the Crawford County Commission and the County Health Officer, and we appreciate your patience as we all move through this together. Thank you.